Hello and welcome to this part third. That will be the final part of this video. As of now, we have seen that how we can create a question paper, MCQ, short answer, long answer. And in part two of the video, we check out how we can implement the settings and how a student did respond to a question or a questionnaire. Now, our part three is about evaluation of the student response. Now, in order to evaluate the student response, as we have already discussed, that the time a student submits a response, he'll get a message like this: your answer has been recorded and you will be intimated about the results soon. You will come back and you will open the form, and once you see, there will be responses, will be having a blue colored one number mentioned, which means there is one new response. Once you click on individual, it means individually you are going to implement the scores. Now, if you check out, you will find complete details like question number one, he has answered correctly and he has been given 1 point. Question number two, he has been given 1 point. Question number three, he has incorrectly answered the question. Therefore, he has got 0 points. Now, after checking this short answer type question, let's suppose out of two, you are going to give 2 marks. Then in another question, you find that no, it's not fine, so 1 mark is enough. After checking out the long answer type, you are giving a marking of 4 marks. Now, once you give 4 marks to it, if you click on save, the time you click on save, you will see that this question paper, whichsoever it is, he has got a score, but it has not been released. If you check out over here, it's showing that he has got 9 marks out of 12, and it is showing that score has not been released. Means the student has not been intimated that what his score is. Now, if you want to release the score, you simply need to click on this release score button, and automatically a mail will be dispatched to the student, wherein he will be told that you have got 9 marks out of 12. Now, let's suppose I'll click on release scores. I am mentioning over here only to because it's only his release. There is only one respondent. Now, once we click on release scores, this option over here is showing that score released on April 9, 4:24 p.m. Now, if you check out over here, let's check the email of the person. He has received a new email, the student. Now, once he opens the email, it's mentioned your score has been released for midterm examination and it is 9 by 12. Now let's check this once more. As I have already told you that we are having two students in the class. One student has submitted the response. Let's see and check one more response. Here is one more student who has received an intimation that you have to appear in an exam. He is clicking on fill the questionnaire or fill the question paper, give the responses to the question paper. Now, once he gives the answers, his response will also be displayed over here, and a teacher can evaluate. As you know very well, the internet speed is very slow. Therefore, it's a bit difficult to check out how it works. I'll just click on once again so that maybe it will get displayed. So in this particular fashion, what I have just discussed, a student can give the responses, and once the responses is done, we can go to the individual person. The time you click on individual, as here it was only one, therefore it was displayed mmkirmani@gmail.com, one of one. If there are more than one responses, one response will be displayed over here. You click on this particular key, it will go to the second response. It will show the person's email ID over here. If you click on the next, it will keep on going like that. Now here it has been displayed. Let's suppose I'm mentioning over here ASWOFOFY at scostshmir.ac.in. Now let's suppose he's giving the answers. He's giving answers like this. And now let me be very brief and precise because the time is running very fast as far as the video recording is concerned. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Now let's make the corrections. Now again, what I'll do is I'll just copy it further. Now same way over here, and same way over here as well. And I'll click on submit. The time I click on submit, I'm also getting the same response. Now let me go back, and if you can see over here, now it was one of one, now it is one of two. Kirmani score has been already released, but for the second, score has not been released. Now let's check out what second person has done. First is correct, second is incorrect, third is correct. Now fourth question, let's suppose you are giving 1 mark. This question you are giving 2 mark. This question you are giving only 2 marks, and you're clicking on save. The time you click on save, it shows 7 out of 12 points as the student has scored. And once you click on release score, you will say ASW, okay, fine, send email and release the score. Now, score has been released. You will see just now, score has been released at 4:27 p.m. Now, if you go back to the email ID of the person, he might have received, yes, he has received, and it is showing that your midterm examination score is 7 by 12. So if you check out this process, it is giving you the complete picture of how we can go for online examination, wherein a teacher once evaluates and releases a score, then and there a student will receive a mail that how he has responded. Not only this, a teacher can get a summary as well. How students have performed. Out of two students who has not worked fine on a particular question, whose answer was not appropriate on a particular question, so he can work on those areas in order to develop analytical skills, in order to develop subject skills of those students who have been weaker in a particular question. They can work on that. This is one of the beautiful things that we can have, wherein a summarized view of everything will be displayed. All questions put together one by one, they can see summary of all the students. Thanks a lot for patiently hearing me. I'm extremely sorry that I had to give this video in 3 parts: part one, part two, and part three. Reason being was that if I go for half an hour video, it will take me 1 day or 2 day to upload the video. I once again apologize for that, and now on I will try to be very short in my videos. Here the requirement was like that, therefore I had to opt for it. Thanks a lot once again for patiently hearing me, and I'm looking forward for your feedback so that I can improve myself. Thanks a lot.